And now to the Washington suburbs, specifically the Little Sisters of the Poor convent. A newborn baby boy smothered to death inside the nunnery. Did a 26-year-old nun smother the baby dead so the other sisters would not hear the baby boy crying and figure out that she had had sex? What? Having sex is what? Worse than murder? Tonight, the killer nun.
Authorities say a 26-year-old nun in training killed her newborn baby by smothering him to death. Why? Police believe the woman didn't want the other sisters to know she had engaged in sexual activity. Authorities say the woman allegedly gives birth in her room in the convent and then holds a blanket over the baby boy's mouth for 2 to 3 minutes, killing him.
Well, if you are in shock like I was when you heard that a nun had allegedly smothered an infant to death inside the nunnery so that other nuns wouldn't find out she had had sex, take a listen to this.
Surprisingly, this isn't the first nun to commit a crime. A former nun, Eileen Rhodes, was convicted of molesting a 5th grader at school. The victim testified how he was molested repeatedly. Sister Norma Giannini pleaded no contest to sexually abusing 2 boys. Sister Mary Ann Rapp stole over 100 grand from church parishes so she could gamble at casinos. Authorities say she even stole money from the collection plate.
To Keith Alexander, courts and crime reporter with the Washington Post. Keith, thank you for being with us. It's very shocking to hear that an infant was smothered to death inside a nunnery.
Nancy, it is amazing. This is just a modern-day tale of Agnes of God, is it not? Here we are, back in October. This woman comes from Samoa with a secret. She comes to Washington, D.C. with a secret. She wants to be a nun, but she has a secret. The secret? She had sex. And not only did she have sex, but she was pregnant. On October 5th, she came to Washington, D.C., joined the convent. But on October 10th, 5 days later, she gave birth to a baby boy whom she named Joseph.
Clark Goldman, what more do we know?
Nancy, disturbing information from law enforcement. When they searched her convent room, they not only found some bloody clothes and tissues, but they also found birth fluids, the placenta, and even the umbilical cord was attached to the placenta, Nancy. Law enforcement finding it all off to the side in a trash pail.